first time, we share the digital transformation journey of A.S. Watson. For those of you who were here or have been following our stories, I think you remember that we actually shared with you not a to-be-implemented plan. We shared with you activities that we have already done and are ongoing since year 2010. Now, since year 2010, when we started our digital transformation, we set out a very clear customer strategy. We have a digital strategy. And then we incorporate all our technology investment in the business plan to ensure that we continue to deliver profit growth while investing in technology, which is very important. And we also launched our people strategy to ensure that our organization culture is being transformed to give us that agility for us to respond and to disrupt. Now, as a result, A.S. Watson today is no longer just a scalable network of individual stores, but we are digitally enabled to connect with a lot of customers, and we also have a very, very powerful O+O integrated platform for brand distribution. So we're all about customer connectivity. Now today, I just want to continue with that story. Since we last met, some updates. We have reached 15,000 stores, so we will be celebrating next week. And also we have entered new markets. This is our new store in Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam. We just opened in January. You can see a lot of customers. Actually, they queue up a few hours before we opened the store. We are in 4,500 cities. Now, in all the geography that we currently operate, that covers 32% of the world population. So this speaks very well of the immense growth opportunities that we continue to have. We are the fastest growing in the world of retail. We open one store every 7 hours, as I shared last August. 2018, we end with opening 1,235 new stores. Now, this adds to the customer connectivity that we want to do. Now, let me explain a little bit more. So with the 15,000 store, that's where we create all the key interactions with customers. Every year, we have 5.2 billion shoppers coming through our door. And the 140,000 customer service specialists, they are really key to create that interactions so that we can continue to build customer loyalty. And that's why you see that we have 135 million members. Now, on this side are digital. Last year, our website visits increased 32% to 888 million. And then social media fans, mobile apps download continue to grow. But one very important fact I want to share with you is that currently 250,000 of our products are already digitized. So what it means is all the products, we can reach our customer using a digital means. And it also means that all the digital initiatives that we want to do, because the products are already digitized, so we can do it in a much quicker way. Now, contents I prepared for today about brands, about connecting with our members, data, and also the technology. Now, starting with brands. It's a little bit of a reminder that these are the key categories that we are in. Now, they have very, very prudent growth. Last year, all categories are double-digit growth. And in Asia, in fact, our growth doubled the market growth. So we continue to be very, very strong in these categories. One unique thing about our business, which continue to attract so many loyalty members, is that 34% of our business, of our sales, are from exclusive products. Exclusives includes our own brand products, and also exclusive from top A brand, and also some niche brands. Now, these pictures are some of our very quality own brand, A.S. Watson branded products. As you can see, it's quite premium. So it's not the low price point type of products that you may have in your mind, but we have started premiumization many years ago. So these are made in Korea, made in Japan, and some of these makeup brands that we have. Within our business, we also try to deliver differentiation to our customers. So currently, we have 420 exclusive brands, which has actually increased 30% in the last few years, meaning that a lot of brands, big or small, niche brands, upcoming brands, social brands, they all come to A.S. Watson, not only because we are scalable in terms of our network, it's also we are digitally connected with the customers. Examples. Recently, we announced with L'Oreal, they put their technology Multiface, it's an AR virtual makeup technology, integrated exclusively for Watsons in Asia on our mobile apps. So we are able to actually integrate this in a few months' time. So starting from next week in Malaysia, customer can already experience it, and then we roll out to other markets as well. What it does for us is the customer, after they try on the mobile, then it brings us higher conversion rate. So higher conversion, high intention for the customer to buy our products. That's bring us sales. The other example, Amo Pacific, we announced in February. Amo Pacific is the largest beauty company in Korea. K-beauty, everyone loves K-beauty. Now in our business, since 2015, the growth of K-beauty products has been on CAGR 50%. Not only in Asia, but all the way to Europe. In the UK, in Netherlands, Ukraine, Turkey, all the way to Russia. When I talk to store managers, they always say, can you bring us more K-beauty products? So the Amo Pacific is going to give us more of the K-beauty brands, and we are going to help them penetrate into more markets as well. Staying on K-beauty, Unilever's first acquired K-beauty brands, AHC. After they acquired last year, immediately they came to A.S. Watson and said, let's do it exclusively with you, you work with us on the launch. Now these are some of the examples that how we connect with brands and connect the brands so that we can bring a lot more differentiation and bring a lot more customers to the business. In terms of connect with members, we have shown you and mentioned a couple of times about our member space, 135. Last time I saw you was 130. 135 million, 62% of our sales. And what it does, it brings us a lot of customer insights. And internally, we're using it for our business decisions. But at the same time, we also look at what are the key business drivers, growth drivers, so that we can zoom into it. For example, we look into the sales. Where does it come from? Now, this is Watsons in Asia last year. And the core categories, as you can see, skincare, health, and cosmetics. The green patch represents the sales coming from customers who are age 35 and under. So basically, it's a Gen Y and Gen Z. You can see quite a big proportion. Now, on the top, I want to share with you, these are the category sales growth from our members last year. But if you look at the green numbers, it's much higher. So a lot of our sales, the growth driver are coming from young members. So which means that it's going to give us sustainable growth. This is very encouraging. But at the same time, of course, we need to find the products that they like. I take a similar view for you in Europe, similar way to look at the charts. And you can see that these are the younger members. Their growth is much higher than the category average as well. So this is really, really encouraging. The other insights we find, which will bring us also good growth, is that when we look into the database, we find out 4% of our 135 million members, they represent 25% of our sales. So we call them VIP. We have to call them VIPs. Every year, their spending is up to 8 times more than the normal members. We find that out actually in 27, when we look into the insights, immediately within 1 year, we launched in all the major markets a VIP program. In Asia, we call Watsons Elite. In Superdrug, we call My Rewards. So within 1 year, we have launched in the market a VIP program. What it does is, it's not about more discount. It's about more experience for them so that we create engagement. And the objectives is that we get more VIPs, get them to spend more with us, and keep coming back. Now, so these are some of the experience. They get to see exclusive meeting with celebrities. They have yoga together. And on that side is in Eastern Europe, where they have a one-on-one skincare service. And even our group managing director, Dominic, when he travels overseas, he meets the VIP and greets them in the store, have lunch with them last month in Jakarta. And this is how we treat VIPs. And we believe that it's going to bring us a lot more incremental business. One other thing is important is customer experience is the new advertising department. Well, it doesn't mean we don't need to put in A&P, but it means that if we are able to interact and engage the customers, they're going to do advertising for us. And the more engaged the customers are, the more likely they will come back and repeat to buy with us. So we launched last year, in 1 year, all markets, a customer love score. What it means is, once the members shop with us, we will ask them immediately feedback, direct feedback. And every month, consistently, we have over 500,000 customers give us direct feedback about the experience in store, about the price, the promotions, the assortment, the service, so that we can continue to improve. Now, improving the operational standard is one thing, but getting this kind of customer engagement is really encouraging. So this is the kind of sort of connection with members that we have done last year. In terms of data, we're using the data to help the brand to do a lot of things. That's why they come to us. This is an example with Shiseido where we use the data to help them to expand in the new categories, the derma skin category. They came to us and we look at the data together and find out that D-Program is a very famous brand that they have in Japan, but outside of Japan, it's not growing very fast. So they use our customer insights, and together, and also we survey, they created exclusive products based on our insights for our customer launch exclusively in our market. So this is with Shiseido. Another example is when Unilever wanted to launch Tresemme, a hair care range, in China. They came to Watsons exclusively. They want to launch with you, help us to target the young customers. I really want the young customers. So we look at the insights. We help them also to design a targeted digital promotions. So when we really use our targeting to help them, their sales actually increased 128% in 1 week over an average week. So this is a way that we help a brand to launch in a new market. Another example is with Beiersdorf. In the UK, they wanted to introduce Nivea to a much younger customer segment. So they came to us, we want younger customer segment, can you help? We look into the data, we also help them to survey the younger customer age group in terms of what is your purchase driver, in terms of scents, what kind of promotion will attract you to buy this product. So after that exercise, they created 3 exclusive products, limited edition, just for Superdrug. And it launched in our business, and immediately the brand increased sales by 12% in that category. 2 interesting examples, social media brands. They're not big top international brands, they're social media brands. Revolution is a social media cosmetic brand. They came to Superdrug and launched exclusively in Superdrug. But what we did for them is, we looked together into the customer insights, we find a white spot in the bath and body range. So because of our insights, besides the cosmetic range, they actually developed a new bath and body range and launched very successfully. Now they are not only in our UK business, but in 6 other of our business exclusive. Some of you who are young enough to know Jeffree Star is a US social media influencer with 30 million followers on different social media platforms. So he really wanted to take his range to Europe. So he came to us, we put it in Easy Paris for him. It's a him. We put it in Easy Paris for him. We use the predictive modeling and help him to identify the right customers who have the highest intention to purchase new cosmetic products. So at the end, it was really successful launch. We have 2,000 customers queuing up outside of the store before he comes to the store, and we have 70% of our younger age group members bought into this brand during the launch. So this is how we connect with data, use the data, and help the brands to penetrate and launch successfully. It is new category, new market, new range. When it comes to technology, there's some updates. I talked earlier about multi-phase, virtual makeup. We also started to have virtual skincare analyzers in China. Because when we talk to the customer, they said the #1 digital experience they want in the physical retail store is analyzing the skin. This is something they cannot do online. So we created the technology for them. As you can see, when you come in for this service, we give you immediately the analysis of your skin tone, your sensitivity, your moisturizing level, and we give you advice. The conversion rate is 65%. So it is giving us additional sales, and usually they would buy more premium skincare products as well. So this is we are going to roll out in more countries in terms of the skin analysis. Digital experience doesn't only limit to beauty, it can go to health as well. So I want to give you these examples of our O+O health services in Superdrug in the UK. What it does is, as it says here, you order online and we deliver to you in bed. But not only that, you order online, you can get consultancy online, and you can also pick up in 790 of our Superdrug stores. So again, it brings us additional traffic, it provides convenience, provides the service to the customer. We can even send you the home test kits, you send it back, and our super drug doctor will help you to do an assessment. We will soon launch a FaceTime service with GP for the customers. So the health is a very, very attractive category. A lot of potential in itself is health and well-being. So we will be testing different digital experience in different markets to engage with more of our customers. And finally, this is an interesting one. Last August, I showed an example we just launched in Poland, which is using a digital device to increase the assortment in the store. So in Hong Kong, for example, in Watsons, we quickly pick up that idea. Within 3 months, it's now in 100 stores. As you know, the store size is not very big in Hong Kong. But what we can do is, we put this device and put additional assortment. The customer really love it because it's convenience. I came into the store, I wanted more, and then I can pick more items from the we call it endless aisle. If you do the order before 2 o'clock, you can pick up at the end of the day, at the end of your work. And the customer experience is quite simple because it's you do one payment. You don't do payment on the panel, but do it on the checkout, and it's quite user-friendly. It's bringing us around 5 to 10% increase in sales once we put that in. Of course, we have to train the staff, etc., but the user experience is quite good so far based on the customer. Click and collect is a very unique part of our business model. We have 15,000 stores. Last time I shared with you, we have just over 10,000 stores that can provide click and collect service, meaning you click online and you can pick up in any one of our stores. And now it's already reached 13,000. Over 13,000 of our stores provide that convenience. And what it does is, besides the convenience to the customer, it brings additional traffic to the store. And on average, 20 to 30% of them will buy more when they're in the store. And in some markets like Taiwan, it's 52% consistently will buy more. So this is additional sales. So what we are now trying to do, besides increasing the number of points, a number of stores where we can do click and collect, is the speed. Now the fastest speed so far is in China, where we can do 30 minutes. You click somewhere when you're on the street or at home in the office, you can come to the store and pick up in 30 minutes. So this is also a digital experience, a technology which we are putting in the business that bring us additional incremental sales. I'm also pleased to share with you some of the awards that we received last year. Normally we don't share with you awards, but because we are now not only a world-class retailer, in terms of physical store retailer, we're starting to get recognition online. We are #1 store on JD.com in China. We are #1 store on Yahoo in Taiwan. We are #1 store in the Netherlands for our Kruidvat business as well as the perfume business, Easy Paris, and we are the top stores also in Hong Kong. So we are really playing up our game. Now, with all that, digital transformation is not just about technology, so you need the right people, organization, structure, and culture to make it work. In our business, we have a lot of young customers. We also have a lot of young colleagues. They are also Gen Y and Gen Z. So in order to get the organization to be more agile, we actually relaunch or refresh our employer branding 3 years ago now. We are much more on social media, so the younger talents, they can see us, they can read news about us. And we have been doing that for 2 years. Another example of what we are doing with our organization culture, I really like this one, is a reverse mentoring. For 2 years now, we are trying to pair up younger colleagues with our senior management so that we can, it's fun. This is our group managing director, Dominic. This is his mentor, Grace, 25 years old. She's in our digital marketing specialist. He works in our e-lab. And I have Ellen here. Ellen is our CFO. And we have the CEO of UK, CEO of Benelux. So every senior executive has a reverse mentor. What it does is bring them new knowledge. They have very experienced, but bring them new knowledge about young customers, young consumers' behavior, social media. And that has been working magic. Now, if you talk to Dominic, he really speaks like a digital native. You can test it out later. Okay, so I think you know what conclusion I'm going to say. We used to be just a huge network of stores, but now with digital transformation, we are talking, our business is all about customer connectivity. It's about the very powerful offline plus online integrated platform. The digital transformation journey is a sprint, but it's also a marathon. The journey still continues, and we are very confident that we have an ability to connect with a lot more customers, and we can help a lot of brands to build their business. Now, I need to end. I know I'm overrun, but if you give me 72 seconds, I want to share with you one internal video.
But Holland comes in for a pit stop. Time to refuel and change tires. Lou Moore himself changes the tires. Only 4 crew members, including the driver, are allowed to work on the car. It's a tense time. Holland stays in his seat, anxious to get away. Let's watch. The tires are changed at last. A crewman polishes the windshield as Holland moves away just 67 seconds after he stops.
Oops. It's 2 seconds. Actually, the world record is 1.92 seconds, and this is a world record. Okay. So much of that. I think you're all wanting to go to the race check. But this is our internal video we have been using for the last 2 years. It's described very well how our digital transformation has changed us in terms of speed. We are not a car company. We are the largest international health and beauty retail company. But we are now working in speed like a Formula One. So with that, thank you very much for your time. Thank you.